Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, everybody. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Today is the first Friday of August. Yes, today is the first Friday of August. If you don't know what that means, that simply means today is the non-farm payroll, the NFP news release, which has to do with the unemployment rate to the United States. And this is one of the key economic indicators to the growth of the US economy. So we're going to be talking a bit about it. We're going to focus on it majorly. And well, usually on Fridays, what we do with our Fridays is a form of Q&A. Yes, Q&A, right? We're going to do this for a few minutes. I'm not going to be here for too long. If you guys noticed, probably for those that follow this webinar, our webinar series, you notice that this is not the time that we normally have these sessions, right? This is London session, more or less. We normally have our sessions at the beginning of New York, right? But today is different. Why is it different? Today is different because I am in, yes, you guessed that right. I'm in the United Kingdom today, right? I'm in Kent, Dartford area to be precise. I think I've been mentioning for a few weeks now I'm going to be in the UK. So now I'm here. And of course, it's just 2 minutes after 9 a.m. here. So I just said, let me just pop in real quick and then see how you guys are doing before I hit the road. I'll be heading over to London, East London, and a few other places today. So I have a busy schedule for today, but I said, let me still pop in, check up on you guys, find out how you're doing and how trading has been this week. I just got here yesterday, to be precise. So I've been in transit in a bit. So this week I haven't been able to trade much. Well, how has your week been, guys? If you are here, comment in the chat section. Let's get to know that you are here live with me. I know it's pretty early for probably a lot of you guys. Probably you're heading to work, depending on your own time zone, because this is not my own usual time zone, right? But because I'm in the UK, and it's morning here, I want to have the best of times in my little holiday here. And I'm going to be moving around. Today is Friday. So after today, you might not catch me till probably next week, maybe like next week, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not really sure yet. So yes, good. I can see you guys are joining in. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing great today. Thank you, Sarah Leacock. How are you doing as well? Let's know where you are. I'm always interested in knowing where you guys are. As I said, now I'm in the UK. Also, I said, have you traveled? Yes, I am. I'm in Kent. That's in Dartford in Kent. That's in the United Kingdom. I'll be heading up to East London in a bit after this stream. I'm going to catch the train. Yeah. So let's know where you are. Let's know how the trading has been. Beck Dillon said the week has been like crap. My job is so stressful. Sorry to hear that. But all you have to do is to hang in there in your job, in your 9 to 5, your regular, job that pays the bills, hang in there. Use this one. I'm learning on the side, improve gradually, and then trust me, before you know it, you wouldn't have a need to go to that 9 to 5 anymore. Right, but it needs to be a thing of gradual process. Don't try to rush the process, right? Because you try to rush the process, that's when things, happen that are not supposed to happen, right? An example, that's when you might probably start to, put so much expectations on yourself, and then you're increasing your risk, you're trading aggressively. That's what I said today is non-farm payroll. I said, let me just jump in, check up on you guys, and give you that warning. Right. So if anybody's trying to be aggressive today might not be the best time to do that. We're going to talk about the NFP, obviously, and then I'm going to show you the chart for the dollar and what's happening with the dollar, what happened last week, just show you so you have a little bit of understanding of the pattern, and then maybe what to look out for. But if you already know, I usually don't trade on Fridays, so I don't really have any business looking at the market. I probably just pop in and out, probably prior to the news to see the reaction, Okay, Rachel said the week has been slow and hard, but the weekend is here. Exactly. Weekend is a time to rest. Weekend is a time to review the market. Find out what you did wrong, find out what you did right, and do what you have been doing more of what you have been doing right, and reduce what you have been doing wrong, right? Weekend is always a good time to, just unwind. Astrid said, have you moved to London now? Not moved. I'm just here for about 2 weeks. And I'm heading back to my own location, BC, that's in Canada. So I'm just here for about 2 weeks. And I'll be moving around a bit. And I'm going to East London later today. Tomorrow, I can't remember the name of the place I'm going to, but my sister is there. She doesn't know I'm around, by the way. I'm just going to just surprise her. My mom is there too. I'm going to just give them a surprise. I probably will be the one to knock on the door, right? Because one of my brothers will be taking me there. Okay. Lillian Tours, no wonder your stream came in early today. Lucky for alerts. Yes, thank you, Lillian. I remember your name. I remember from some of you, your names, you are regular here. Thank you for coming in here, even when we have this session at different times of the day. I know it might not be easy for some. Some might be heading to work now. Some might be about to sleep. I'm not really sure based on your location and all. So thank you for joining me all the same. So as long as you're getting paid, it's all good. Yes, of course, as long as we are all getting paid. Let's see. Okay, great. So let's head into the calendar that we have. As we always say, it's always good to check on the calendar, find out what's happening later today that could easily decide on whether we're going to trade or not. As I always say during high impact news period, the market is so volatile that you could have whipsaws, the spread could increase, could even have slippage, different things could happen, right? Especially if you are in a trade. If you're not in a trade, nothing can happen to you. So the best thing or the best way to avoid unnecessary losses, right, is to what? Stay out of the market. Don't trade. As a matter of fact, the last video that we did on our YouTube channel, you guys can follow us on the YouTube channel, CSA Forex. The last video that we did was how to avoid unnecessary losses. I'll drop the link to the YouTube channel for you guys that might be interested, so you can go and watch that. And then I did that because of this week has been filled with the USD news, right? From Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today, Friday. So of course, the market could easily be volatile at any point of the time. So that's the YouTube link I have dropped. You guys can do well to watch the video. It's the last video. I think I dropped it 2 days ago. Watch the video and then comment, share, follow, and so on. Okay, great. So now looking at the news that we have, I'm going to just quickly show you guys a quick pattern and I'll come back to your comments. I usually have comments to try and keep up with. And that's why on Fridays, we normally do Q&A, question and answer, so that I can strictly follow your comments. So today is Friday, August 4th, as we said. Happy New Month to those. If I haven't greeted you, Happy New Month. The month is still very fresh. This is the 4th day of the month of August. And then we're looking out for the non-farm payroll, that's the non-farm employment change. And over here on this section, we have the actual news. And that's why these places are blank, because it's not yet time. It's till 1:30 p.m. UK time. And as I said, I'm in the UK, so 1:30 p.m. UK time. And the time is now 9:09 a.m. I just got a message from my brother. I'm sure he's trying to find out what my movement is like today. And as I said, I'm just in and out quickly. So I'm going to have to try to, let me just hit my phone and check what message is sending to me. Okay. Sorry. Oh, wow. It's a lengthy one. Okay. I'll have to read that later. So now, this is the actual section. This is the forecast. And you can see here is the previous. So the previous news release, we had 209K. And then we're expecting 205K. K is for thousands. So this today by 1:30 p.m. is when we're going to have the actual over here. But one thing I can tell you, based on the color, you'll know whether it is good or bad. Now, if you look at something since May 6, 2022, you've been having nothing but green, actual. You can see this is the actual, I said, actual forecast and previous. You've been having nothing but green up till last month, July 7th, where we had it as red. Red simply means we're going to be selling, while everything green means that we are going to be buying that currency. And the currency in question is the US dollar. The currency in question is the US dollar. So depending on what we're going to have here, we should see the reaction in the chart. For me, most times people ask me, what are you expecting? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? It's going to be a buy? It's going to be a sell? What I normally say is, I don't do predictions. All I normally do is to wait for the news to drop. And as the news drops, that is fundamentals, right? Scheduled news, that's fundamentals. And then we have the technicals. We have the technical news. So I'm going to take you over to the technical news, but there's something unique I want to show you about the technicals. I'm going to show you in a bit. But let's do something first of all. I'm going to show you what happened last month, right? When we had it as bad, right? Because you just saw that we had it as 209K last month, and this month we're expecting 205. So now if you look at the chart that we have in front of us, this is the dollar. Guys, just a quick one. I know you might probably have some comments coming in. I'm going to come back to them, right? So, because I want to pay more attention to your comments, right? That's what we try to do on Fridays, try to pay more and more attention to your comments. But I'm going to show you this, even if it's just on the US dollar, I show you, right? So you try to figure out the pattern and what I'm expecting personally. Because trust me, for the end of the year, for you to have like an analysis, an overview, a bigger picture of what you might see towards the end of the year, you move over to the higher time frames. And I'm going to show you from the higher time frame perspective as well. So if you look now, right, this is last month, as you can see, this is July period. So we had the news come out July 7th. Remember we said it was bad at 209K. Prior to then, we had the news, we had the market move in a sideways excuse me, we had the market move in a sideways manner. And it was moving sideways. When the news came out on Friday, 1:30 p.m., this was it here. What happened? The market then said, you can see we had the top here, we had a double top here, and then Friday, this is what happened, and then the market went down because it was 209K, right, which was negative. 209K, which was negative, and then that negative meant that we should be selling what? We should be selling the US dollar. And here we're looking at the DXY, which happens to be the US dollar. So this DXY US dollar we're selling, and look at what happened. It dropped, and then it created a downward movement throughout that month of July. And that was where we ended up breaking out of the major range from the daily time frame. Guys, please pay attention to this. There's always a pattern. It's for you to see the pattern and see how to adjust and take advantage if possible, right? So we had this movement which broke out of the daily time frame. I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to have to switch over to another platform. Let me switch over to that now and then show you what I'm talking about from the daily time frame. So this is the daily time frame over here. So from that daily, right, when we had the news, we had it break out all the way to this point here. And then towards the end, of course, of this August, it pulled back all the way. But you look at the unique thing. As it pulled back, we had what? We had a channel. We had a breakout situation. Right? So we had this breakout situation over here. If you look closely, right, probably if you use trend lines, right? So this is it here. It broke out here. This acted as a form of support. And as it broke out, it came out here. What do you think should happen here? I repeat, what do you think should happen here? I'm not saying what is going to happen or what would happen. What do you think should? Because it could still go either way. Naturally over here, this should act as what? This should act as a form of resistance. And then we have this area here of supply. So we have good confluence here. So this area here, we should have what? We should have the US dollar. This is the daily time frame, don't forget. We should have the US dollar within the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. If it obeys what we have in front of us, it should continue to drop and drop probably towards the end of the year. If not, it might just mess this place up and then it might end up being a range throughout the year. Because this is the beginning of the year here. I put this vertical line to show you the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year, the market has been moving sideways in this manner, and then it broke out here. This is not a fake out. For me, this is a nice, clean, clear breakout. A fake out doesn't poke too much out of that area here. It might just poke out a bit, quickly go back. But this one poked out nicely, and then it came back to this area. There's an area here of supply, as we can see here, supply, and the trend line confluence as well. So depending on what happens today, right, I'm expecting the market to drop. That doesn't mean that the US dollar is going to be a sell. I'm not saying it's going to be red. I don't know, right? Of course, I don't know. I don't have the figures or whatever. I don't do predictions. But whatever it's going to be, even if it is green, it might still go up, but they still respect this place. And then this area that is resistance, our resistance, I'm expecting to still drop down from the daily time frame perspective, from the daily time frame perspective. So it is going to happen for the dollar. How can you be a part of it? How can you take advantage of this? I'm going to show you that now. We're going to cross over to the hourly time frame for today. I repeat, we're going to cross over to the hourly time frame for today and have a better understanding. Right. So let me just clean up this. Let me clean up this, and then let me switch over to the hourly time frame for today. So this is hourly time frame for today, and you can see what we said earlier, that it has been in an upward movement. This is a pullback, if you ask me. There's been an upward movement here on the hourly time frame, and even this week, this is the demarcation for the week. This week has also been upwards. But look at what's happening over here. It is presently here sitting at this area. So former resistance, support, support, support. Now it is sitting at the support, and we have this news coming out in approximately 4 hours from now. The market might just quietly continue to move here, just bounce here until the news comes out. When the news comes out, this support could hold and push up, or it could break and drop further down. So either way, you have what is happening now on the hourly time frame, right? And then you can now decide to be good on to buy here on Fridays. One thing I would also tell you, right, from the best of my knowledge, most of the time on Thursdays and Fridays, we normally have reversals. Profit-taking days, Thursdays and Fridays, we normally have reversals in the market. And then when we have reversals in the market, what happens? You're expecting the market to go the other way, right? You're expecting the market to go the other way. So that's what I'm expecting, that this area might not hold, especially as it has been bouncing here for a bit. It might break down, might collapse. But let's see how that goes, right? I'm not giving you go and buy now or go and sell now. I'm just giving you an understanding. It's always good for you to understand the story. It's always good for you to understand the movement of price, and then what happens, you know how to react. Once you know where to buy and where to sell, it's now for you to know how you're going to jump into that particular market. And this is the dollar. We're focusing on the dollar today because of the NFP. And then you can use this to look at probably the Euro USD, Pound USD, even the gold, and so on. It's up to you, right? Let me just jump back to your comments. As I always say, Fridays is strictly for comments. So let me try to go over your comments over here. Paddy Wad said, everyone is looking at the weekend where they just wanted to come in fast. You could say that means that people have had a busy week, probably work or the weather and so on, right? And by the way, where I am, I don't know whether anybody's here in Kent. The weather is looking, I don't know, it's kind of chilly if you ask me, well, compared to my own area, which is probably be scorching hot by now, you know, with wildfires that we have happening over there, and even parts of the US bordering us as well. Okay. Lauren said, all right, hope you have some fun while you're there. Yes, I'll try my best. Nicholas said, that's going to be funny, a big surprise. Oh, yeah, my mom, yeah. Let me give you a quick one on that. I still spoke to her like 3 days ago before the pattern. And then I told her that, hey, mom, should I come visiting? Should I come and say hello? And then she said, no, I shouldn't. Stay where I am. We'll see at another time and so on. So I hope I don't give her a heart attack though. Well, I'm planning on going with my brother probably tomorrow. I'm planning on going there tomorrow, Saturday, because she'll be home. My sister, my brother-in-law should be home as well, since obviously they shouldn't be work on Saturday. So they should be home, and probably my brother will be the one to knock. So if I knock, I don't give anybody a big, surprise might be too much for them. Right, so I'll let you guys know how that goes next week. Victoria said, all right, we'll not be trading the markets today. Which other comments do we have here? Celeste Harris said, yeah, couldn't see any trade this week. They didn't come to my entry. Okay, good. Don't frustrate, guys. Do not frustrate. Kennedy said, yeah, every day, new month, Friday news. Yes, of course, the non-farm unemployment rate. We'll see how that goes today. Expect volatility, guys, right? I always say it's best for your own money to be in your own account than your own money to be in somebody else's account. Then it is no more your money. To protect your money, that should be the number one rule of the business of trading. Whether you're trading Forex or cryptos or stocks or whatever it is, protect your money, number one. Yes, Rudolph said also, I think Rudolph said also, getting closer to the Ember months. Sorry, I just heard a weird sound in my room, my hotel room. Sorry, guys. Just heard a weird sound in my hotel room, so I had to pause for a bit. Hopefully, this is not a scary movie. I did not come to the UK for this. No, no, no. Okay, guys, let me continue to talk to you guys, and I'll try to pay attention to the noise I heard as well. Hopefully, that was from outside. Okay, so Rudolph Catherine said, getting closer to the Ember month. Yes, indeed. Next month is October. You know, when it comes to the Ember month, it's a sign that the year is more or less, rounding up Ember. So as we have the Ember month around the corner, as we have the Ember month around the corner, how has your trading been for the year? Right? Ask yourself some questions. How has the trading been for the year? What are your expectations for the rest of the year? Do you need any assistance and so on? Okay. Constance Jenny said that's going to drop the dollar massively. Ruth says so we might see some reds. Well, let's see how that goes. I have shown you the daily time frame. It's always good for you to have a bigger picture, as I always do. How Mary said you are streaming early today. Yes, I already explained I'm in the UK for a few days. So because during the day I would most likely be out of my hotel room. And that's why to be good for me to just jump in earlier, London session instead of New York session. When I do the sessions by 2 p.m. UK time, then it's usually 6 a.m. for me, Pacific time. That's in Canada. So now change of venue, change of location, so change of time. I apologize if that is any issue, but let's continue. What time is it there in British Columbia? I'm not in British Columbia for now, but British Columbia now should be about 1:23 a.m. Should be very early in the morning. And if I was in BC now, I would probably obviously be sleeping. Most likely I'll be sleeping by now, right? Let's see. I'm just trying to go over your comments, guys. I have just finished talking about the US dollar based on the non-farm payroll. So I took it to the US dollar last month for the non-farm payroll. What happened? I took it to the daily time frame as well. What we have from the bigger picture daily. And now what you see in front of you is what is happening right now, right? And we're expecting the NFP numbers in approximately 4 hours from now. Okay. So we'll see how that goes, whether this little support that we have on the hourly is going to hold. But then don't forget the bigger picture. The bigger picture, it is at an area of resistance for trend line, and then also an area of resistance for supply, right? So we have a supply zone there as well. Okay, let me just go over some of your comments here. Okay, I can see you guys saying it should drop, it should drop. Let's see how it goes, guys. As I always say, even if my bias is short, it doesn't mean I don't give opportunities to the opposite direction. It's like chess. You're playing chess. Anything can happen in chess before you move your pawn, your knight, and so on. So whatever happens, you should be able to easily react accordingly. Because truth be told, we are reaction traders. We are reaction traders. When the market does something, it's for us to react accordingly, right? Okay. So let me go over your remaining comments. Sorry, I have to get back to my brother in a bit. Colbert said, yeah, I'm seeing the same thing, but I'm seeing a technical sell. Okay, let's see how it goes. We have 4 hours till then. All I would just say is, guys, protect your account. Even if you're going to have losses, make sure the losses are well minimized. Make sure your risk management is good to go. You do your calculation appropriately, right? Calculate for your volume, for your lot size based on your own account balance. Okay, some more comments here. Let me just quickly go over your comments and get to the bottom. And then we'll be rounding up soon, as I said. I'll be leaving early today. I probably obviously will not be here for the NFP in 1:30, but besides, I'm not even trading this week. I've been in transit. I'm now here in the UK, so I'm going to just have some fun, probably get some ice cream as well, have a friend to see as well later today. Edwin Kent, oh, I'm in Kent. Do you know the YOLO NFP strategy? Nope, nope, nope. What does that mean? You only live once NFP strategy. That sounds very dangerous if you ask me. Guys, can you see Edwin Kent's comment? Do you know the YOLO NFP strategy? The name YOLO already sounds dangerous. You only live once, meaning that it's either you make it or you or you don't make it. You make it or you lose it strategy. That sounds too dangerous, meaning that for NFP, you're trying to go aggressive with the news. I don't know. Maybe you could tell me more, Edwin Kent, what the YOLO NFP strategy is. Well, we heard about it, but for me, it sounds funny. Okay. Dora House said this time also NFP is positive. What do you think about if NFP is positive? It might go up, but don't forget the daily time frame perspective that we talked about. It is still in the area of resistance supply. So if it goes up today, right, I'm still expecting that area to hold as resistance on the long term. You know, the news that we're looking at now is just for this season, just for this period of the news. It might react for positive, right, and go up from where it is now. You can see at the hourly time frame where it is now. It might as well go up from here as it's bouncing off this support, as we just said. It might go up to this area where we have the resistance and probably play around here, who knows. But on the long run, I'm expecting it for that level to hold and then to go drop further down. Okay. Okay, so I think I've gotten to the bottom of your comment here, guys. Yeah, so as we are in a new month, don't forget we have the 5 days exclusive training coming up in a bit. And that is coming up on the 21st of August. So that's approximately about approximately 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, yes. So for those that might be interested in joining us for the 5 days exclusive training, right, I'm going to drop the link here so you guys can check out on the link. It's going to be for $37, so you're welcome to join us. And for that 5 days, we'll also be in a Telegram group where we'll give you support for those that might have one issue or the other. We'll give you the necessary support. We'll do some troubleshooting for you, and we'll ensure that we attend to everybody. So that is the link for the 5 days exclusive training, where we're going to talk about everything from the beginner's point of view all the way to where you need to be. So we're taking you from zero to hero, talking about the software, how to use it. Some people don't know how to set stop loss. If you are here, you can raise up your hand, right? Some people don't know how to set stop loss. We're going to explain everything to you. We're going to explain the fundamentals, like the news that we have coming out later today, how to approach it, how to interpret it properly, and of course, how to combine it with the technicals, because market analysis has to do with fundamentals and technicals. So we'll show you the two separately. We'll show you how to combine the two of them together, because two good heads are better than one. We'll show you how to calculate your risk. We'll show you how to control your emotions using a trading plan, trading journal, trading management, and the likes. So we'll show you everything, and we'll give you the right weapon to be able to go into the market and pull something out on a regular, right? So if you have any questions or you want to reach out to me, you want to have a chit chat, you can also reach out to me on Instagram. You can catch me on Instagram, right? So I could always attend to you there if you have any question whatsoever. I want to say thank you, guys. Thank you. I can't see any comments or questions coming in from you guys. And this is 30 minutes after 9 a.m. So I am more or less wrapping up for the day. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram. You want to join us for the 5 days exclusive training, that is the link there. You want to watch the video, I did a video this week on the YouTube channel, right? I did a video talking about 5 ways to avoid unnecessary losses. Unnecessary, that is the question. You are going to have losses. It's not a cost, it's part of the business. We are all going to have losses, but unnecessary losses is what we're trying to avoid. So you can watch the video on the YouTube channel. That is the YouTube link over there, right? I think that's all I have for you for today. You're very much welcome, sir, from Andrew. Okay, thank you. Balo said for sure, no worries. Thank you, thank you. Montag, oh, hope I pronounced your name well. Montag or Montag said, all right, sir, thank you. Barry Needham said, are you going to have some live next week? I'm hoping yes. I'm hoping I can squeeze out time. If I am going to, most likely it might be like maybe from like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There, I'm looking at that area because I have like some places I need to go to. I'll probably be out of town. I'll not be in my hotel. So I might be here, there. I'm planning on getting to Sheffield. I might get to Halls, and there are a bit of travel. I think about 3-4 hours there about from where I am. Right. So we'll see how it goes. If you see the live stream, it might probably be this time London session in the morning. If I can do in the afternoon New York session, and we'll see what we can do for you guys. Okay. So be on the lookout, Barry and everybody, for lives. Hopefully we can get that done. I'll probably give you guys the gist of how I surprised my mom tomorrow. I'm going to go and visit her. She doesn't know I'm in town. So I'll be here sometime next week. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for joining me. Drew Melville said we'll follow you. Thank you guys. Guys, follow me on the YouTube, guys. Follow me on the YouTube, watch the videos, share the videos, comment, like the videos. Let my YouTube grow. It's a bit low the numbers, right? So help my YouTube channel to grow, right? Thank you, Drew Melville, for saying you'll follow me. Thank you guys. Thank you, Michael Browning. Thanks a lot. Thank you too. Regina Clemens said you're just coming. How the DXY acts now? Okay, don't really understand that. If you're just coming, Regina Clemens, this is a short form rounding up now, so you can watch the recording. It's going to be more than 30 minutes thereabout. Watch the recording where we talked about the DXY, expectations of the DXY, and what to expect, right, based on the news coming out for the NFP, the non-farm payroll, at 1:30 p.m. UK time. That's approximately 4 hours from now. Okay. Darcy said, happy to be here on your live. Thank you for joining, Darcy. Hoping to attend your live against Stanford Broad. Hoping we'll have that sooner than later. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Oh yeah, Bowen said, oh, that's why. Yeah, because I've changed location. So guys, always let us know where you are in the world. I have plans. I still want to get to Dubai. I'm not sure that will be this year, but let's see how that goes. I have some places I just want to just visit. Probably a few visits will not be me alone, might be me and the missus, might be the whole family. Let's see how that goes. Joe Penn said, NFP coming along these few hours. How was market and any good pairs to trade after? Since you are just coming in, Joe Penn, you can watch the recording. Okay. Okay, thank you guys for your comments. Thank you guys. Have a lovely weekend, guys. You have YouTube channel with subscribe to. Yeah, thank you, Maria Moore. I just dropped the link for the YouTube channel. I'm going to drop it again. That's the YouTube channel link. I'm going to drop the link for the 5 days exclusive training. I'm going to drop that now as well. So I've dropped that as well. I'm going to drop my Instagram as well. If anybody wants to reach out and chat me up on Instagram. So I've dropped all the links for you. The one way or the other, you can reach out. Some people always want to contact me, but don't know how. Adam Back said, do you have a lot of videos to watch there? Yes, I do. You can watch videos. I have training videos. I have analysis videos. You can watch as many as possible, and they will give you heads up how we trade using price action, support and resistance strategy. Nothing has changed over the years. So you can watch them and study them, and then they should help you out to become better. And if you have questions, reach out to me. Reach out to me, comment on the YouTube videos that you watch, like them, share them, follow them, do everything to them. Chat me up on Instagram too, and so on. Okay. I will watch the replay. Okay, Bucklander said watch the replay. Just coming in between the live. Okay. From Malaysia, Ivan Martin, Malaysia. I still have plans for Malaysia, but not sure when. Obviously, it won't be this year. The year, as somebody said, we're already entering the Ember month. Ember month is a sign that the year is more or less coming to an end. September, October, November, December. So we have about 4 more months after August. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you. Your comments are coming in hard and fast. I'm just trying to keep up, see if there's any major comments. But guys, you can always reach out to me. You can always chat me up, and then I would get back to you guys in good time. Okay, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Trade safely if you're going to be trading, that is. And then enjoy the weekend. Goodbye, guys. Cheers.